We're about to go to work, but very quickly, first of all, I just want to show you guys something really, really amazing. This is a view from our room. And this is like most places, most high rises in Bogota, and we're facing the mountain, so actually there's a huge whole other city that you're not seeing, like on the other side of this building. It's like a huge city with full of buildings just like this one. And yeah, this is where we're gonna spend the next month. And it's like cheaper than the place that we were staying in before. Remember how I made that video where we were talking about the place where we were staying, and it was like they were kind of like pushing us to upgrade, and like our package, like it didn't even, like we didn't even have our own bathroom, like it was like this little room and whatever, and we thought it was so great because it's cheaper than the US, but it's like, dude. And then the funny thing is we're still paying way more than the locals, but it's still much cheaper than that hotel, and we have our own bathroom and jacuzzi and gym. And okay, we're gonna go to work now. Just wanted to show you. Bye. So, as you saw from my video, I'm just really excited because it seems like every time I run into a roadblock, and anytime there's like an issue or something like that, something else just keeps working out. Like one door closes, another door opens, or 20 doors open, and it feels really amazing. And the reason why I'm making this video is I'm not trying to like stick it in the world's face and be like, haha, I'm so happy, you suck. But I'm hoping that maybe some of my optimism spreads to you, because I wish that when I'm feeling like stuck, I wish someone could open my eyes a little bit and show me, like prove to me that it's not forever, and that like things can really be as good as I want them to be if I only just believed it. And it's not cheesy at all. I don't think it's cheesy at all to believe that things can really be as good as you want it to be if you just believe it. And if you believe it, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna look for it. If you believe that something is out there, you're gonna look for it. And if you look for it, you're gonna find it, because this is a huge world, and there's so much going on in this world, and it's a world of opportunity, and it's a world of like just possibilities. And I know this is kind of like silly, sounds silly and petty, but the truth is where you live makes a huge difference. And to put things in perspective, living in the US, like for a lot of us living in the US, having a mediocre lifestyle, working our butts off, driving hours and hours every day, commuting, whatever you're doing, paying for your gym membership, not even going to the gym, just having this very stressful lifestyle that is just time consuming. And you're not even going out, you're cooking your own food, you're spending hours going grocery shopping, cooking this and that, cleaning, all these things. It costs at least $4,000 or $5,000 a month. And that's if you're being, conservative with your budget, and $4,000 or $5,000 a month if you're being very conservative. And I know, because I'm a budgeter, I'm a penny pincher. So I'm someone that like notices every single penny, and I'm not exaggerating. I notice every single penny that's coming in and out. And for a penny pincher like me, $4,000 or $5,000 a month, in most places in the United States, and more in some cities like New York City or LA, more than that. Just to have a very mediocre lifestyle, and survive, just to get by. This place is like, dude, it's literally, it's a hotel basically. It's like, I don't even know what to call it. A hotel, like a apartment. Like, we have like a whole apartment. They have daily housekeeping, daily cleaning. We have breakfast included. They provide this lavish breakfast buffet. There's like this butler guy coming and serving you whatever you want with your drinks or whatever. They have like, and they treat you like you're some kind of queen or something. Like, oh my God, like I love it. The people that are servicing you, they're just so nice. They're so happy to serve. There's, you know, and it feels safe. It feels, you know, they have like a ton of security everywhere we go. We have these wristbands, we have cards to get in and out. They have like, everything is just so clean. There's safe boxes, you know, of course we have our own bathroom. It's a studio apartment, very new, it looks new. Got our, you know, you saw a little bit of how the room looks. It's small, but it's very nice and new. We've got this beautiful view of the city, the mountains. We have like kind of like everything we need, and then of course, and then in the building there's just like a ton of spaces to work from, ton of workspaces, game rooms, there's a pool, jacuzzi, there's like this awesome gym. Like, if I tell you how much it costs us like less than $900 a month for like this whole full package. And the thing is, so like less than $900 a month for this whole entire lifestyle. We don't have to go anywhere. We don't need a car. We don't need, oh my God, like maids. Like we don't need it. It's all included. And the funny thing is that, okay, so I'm making this video, right? I made a video like this about the last place we were staying at, which was a hotel. I made that video, and then I kind of jinxed it, and I also kind of jinxed it when I messaged. So like I was telling, and so people will say like, hey Pardis, like the people that are in the hotel, they're gonna see you making this video about how you're so happy about the cost, and then they're gonna upcharge you. They're gonna be like, give us more money, upgrade, because they're gonna think that you're like, you have so much money because you're so excited about this, right? So they're gonna just think that. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that at all. You know why? Because since that happened at the last place where I made these videos about how I was so excited to be paying so little, and we were paying like, you know, like we were paying in order to stay in a tiny little room, and we were sharing a bathroom. It was, and breakfast was not included in our package. At the last place we had breakfast, and it was like a complicated thing, but in this general package, like the hotel that we were staying at, breakfast was not included, and we were paying like, so over $1,000 a month, which is, it's not crazy. It was actually great for us, because if when you're going from $4,000 or $5,000 for a mediocre lifestyle to just a little over $1,000 a month for this to live in a hotel, it's exciting. So I was excited, and then I messaged the hotel people and I was like, you guys, like, I love it, it's great. And I was so excited, and they saw how excited I was, and I even made a comment about how I loved the value that they were giving me and the price, and they were like, oh well, you need to upgrade to like, you know, they wanted $320 more. And so yeah, I kind of jinxed it, and I kind of like, I tipped my hand and I made them react like that. But guess what? Because they did that, that motivated us to find another place, which was much cheaper, much better value, and providing much more amenities. And if that hadn't happened, we wouldn't have found the other opportunity. And so what I'm saying is, like, there's no problem with like just enjoying it and just going all out, and who cares if someone sees you being happy and is like, oh no, give us more money. You know what? There's plenty of other places where they won't do that, and they're gonna charge you even less, and they'll shut up and they'll give you what you're looking for. And so that's basically what I'm learning from this journey, is like, I don't care to show the world that I'm living a good life. I don't care to brag, because you know what? If I'm gonna lose this, if the people in this hotel see the video and say, hey, you guys have too much money for this place. You need to pay up. You need to upgrade. I'll just be like, oh yeah, well, we're paying more than most people in this area are paying. So actually, we can go to another place. We can find another place. And I promise you, we can find another place that's much cheaper, that offers more. Because there's just so much out there. Like, the more I look, the more I realize how much I didn't know. And like the only reason like this place is cheaper than the other place is because this place wasn't Espanol. And so we're learning some Spanish. So now we're learning how many opportunities are out there when you can speak another language. And yeah, so anyway, that's all I have to say. Like, you'd have to drag me kicking and screaming back to Dallas. That's all I have to say about that. But of course, like, I'm still going to be doing what I'm doing in Dallas business-wise, because I still think Texas is the best when it comes to business in the US. Texas is still the best for business, and I'm still going to be doing stuff and building there. But in terms of just lifestyle and everyday living, I'm not gonna spend that price for now, at least, you know, until I'm like making so much that it doesn't make a difference for me. But my hunch is that most people that are living there, that are like struggling and this and that, can't afford to be living there. And to those people, I say, you know, I really suggest you find a cheaper lifestyle that is better for you, that's a better fit. Anyway, cool, that's all I have to say. See you guys later. Okay guys, I forgot to mention something. So basically, what I was saying earlier about the hotel, like basically, like when I messaged them and I was like, oh, we love it so much and it's so great here and thanks for giving us this value for the price that we're paying, whatever. And then they were like, yeah, well actually you have to upgrade and pay us an extra $320 and whatever. So that, it wasn't only me that they did it to, it happened to somebody else that we realized. And the reason why we knew that it was total BS was because we were staying, so basically when they said that, like, oh, you have to upgrade, and we were like, well, we're happy to move to like a cheaper room, because they have different types of rooms. Some rooms are shared, some rooms are like, you know, dorm rooms where you like, you're basically paying monthly for a bunk bed, and it's like a hostel, right? Hostel hotel. And so we were like, fine, we're happy to move to a cheaper room because we still want to stay in our budget. And they were like, well, we don't have any rooms available. And the place we were staying at, we were literally the only people. We were literally the only people paying monthly. And then this new guy came, and he became like the second only person to be staying at that place monthly. And he was like, and they were doing the same thing to him. They were like, you need to upgrade. And he was like, well, I'm happy to move to a cheaper room. And they're like, well, we don't have any cheaper rooms available. It's all full. And like, because we were there, we knew what was going on. Cause like, this is the conversation we were having with the salespeople that were off campus. But like at the hotel, there was nobody else paying monthly to live there. And so we knew that something was going on, and they were either the salespeople were lying to us, like either they knew that the hotel was practically empty and they were just lying to us, and I think what was more likely is that the hotel was not reporting their numbers accurately to like the salespeople. So there's some kind of fudging going on, but either way, we were like, okay, we just don't want to be in the middle of that. So anyway, so that was like a unique situation. I don't think everywhere that you go, if you like tell the salespeople like, oh, we love it here and thanks for giving us value, whatever, they're gonna do that to you. Like, I don't think that's a normal thing. It was definitely like a case specific thing. But anyway, I'm gonna go work. See you guys later.